Good morning, middle-aged mama here. I just wanted to show you how I make an omelet today. I debated whether or not to do a regular ham and cheese omelet or add the cottage cheese. I'm going to add the cottage cheese. I like the way it tastes and it gives you a little bit more protein. So I'm going to add 2 ounces of cottage cheese to 3 eggs. I've already beaten the eggs. I've got my butter warmed up in the pan. I'm just going to add them real quick. Give it a little more whisking. I did add salt and pepper to the eggs already. Get it nice and mixed up. You're looking for that deep yellow color. And we're going to pour slowly. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. Now, I always pour slowly because the eggshells are the very last thing to come out. So if you accidentally have an eggshell in there, it'll stay in the bottom if you pour slowly. So I'm going to set that aside. Today I'm making a ham and cheese omelet. I've got 4 slices of ham cut up and let's see, 1 ounce of cheese. So we're going to let that bubble a little bit, and then I like to pull it in. It makes it for a little bit fluffier omelet. Kind of break it up. I promise you this will be good. I waited a little bit too long on my butter, so it does look a little brown. That's okay, it's still gonna taste really, really good. Like I said, I want to break it up a little bit. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. And you know, if you're one that doesn't like cottage cheese, just leave it out. You don't have to have it in there. It's just my preference. There we go. So now it's looking a little more solid. So I'm going to go ahead and add my ham, and I add it over to one side just so it can start warming up. I'm going to turn down the heat, get all my delicious ham in there, and you can use any meat, or you don't even have to have meat. Now what I like to do is I like to use about most of my cheese, but not all of it, because I want to put some on top. So I'm going to, oh my, flip it over. Oh, my heat was too high, but that's okay. It's still going to taste delicious. Still going to taste delicious. Remember, turn your heat down. I forgot to do that. That's okay though. I'm going to put some cheese on top. Let it melt a little. And we're going to put it in the plate. I'm going to turn my heat off. And you have a nice looking omelet. Now, I broke down the cost of my omelet, and you see I broke down the cost because I like to figure out how much money I'm spending. I've gone out and I've spent $15 on an omelet before, and no joke, I'm just like, how are they charging $15? Now, I realize that some of them have toast and some of them have hash browns along with it, but I'm just making a plain and simple omelet. It costs $1.56 to make this omelet right here. 3 eggs cost me 48 cents. 1 ounce of cheese cost me 16. 2 ounces of cottage cheese was 23 cents. And 4 slices of ham was 66 cents. I added in 3 cents for salt and pepper. And I would add in probably a dime for the butter that I used to butter the pan. And I forgot to put the dime cost in there, so it really is $1.66. That's a cheap breakfast. Start cooking at home. Have a great day.